In this PowerPoint presentation video, I will be talking about Kohlberg's moral development theory in relation to early childhood or preschool ranging from the years 2 to 6. The content page of this PowerPoint presentation includes introduction, body, conclusion, and bibliography. According to Kohlberg's theory of moral growth, moral reasoning develops at three levels: pre-conventional, conventional, and post-conventional, each of which represents a more complex conception of good and evil. One of the most well-known theories that focuses on a step-by-step process of children's moral growth and moral reasoning is Kohlberg's moral development phases. This theory proves that moral reasoning is mostly concerned with achieving and maintaining fairness, and that children's moral development happens in 6 stages. So basically, speaking about Kohlberg's theory, this theory has three main stages: pre-conventional, conventional, and post-conventional. And one of the most well-known theories that this is one of the most well-known theories that focuses on a step-by-step process of children's moral growth and moral reasoning. And it is mostly concerned with achieving and maintaining fairness amongst children and their moral development. Kohlberg's moral development in relation to early childhood or preschool. A foundation for comprehending how preschoolers develop moral reasoning is provided by Kohlberg's theory of moral development, especially its early phases, which emphasizes the shift from avoiding punishment to comprehending rules and social expectations. So, meaning, this Kohlberg's moral development in relation to early childhood is a foundation for shaping the preschoolers in helping them develop moral reasoning and moral development, which emphasizes them from avoiding punishment and to comprehend rules and social expectations. Example for Kohlberg's moral development theory in relation to early childhood and preschool. One of the example from my own social context is a child avoids touching a hot oven due to fear of punishment or sharing toys for reciprocal gain. Meaning, a child avoids touching an object or a thing due to the fear of its consequences or its result. Examples from my own cultural context is firstly, in a culture that places a strong importance on obedience, a preschooler may avoid responding to an adult out of fear rather than because they understand what respect is. The second example is because they have been taught that sharing is expected. A preschooler in a society that values sharing may share their toys with a sibling, not out of true empathy. So, for my first example, in a culture that places a strong importance on obedience, in a culture where it places importance on respecting the elders and not talking back to the elders, this is where the preschoolers will gain the knowledge that yes, talking back to an elder person is not allowed or they shouldn't do it. Secondly, the second example says because they have been taught that sharing is expected, a preschooler in a society that values sharing may share their toys with a sibling. So if, for example, if I've been with a preschooler so I'll be sharing things with him or her and letting them learn that sharing is caring and sharing is important. So they'll learn by my actions rather than not sharing their things. Conclusion. To conclude, according to Kohlberg's view, moral development in early life occurs mostly during the pre-conventional stage, when children focus on their self-interest and deference to authority, and their moral reasoning is predicted on avoiding penalties and receiving awards. So basically, in a pre-conventional stage, this is where the preschoolers are more active and they are more self-interested. So what I can say here is that at this stage, for moral reasoning and to keep them in the right track, we in order to keep them in the right track, we can reward them for their good behavior or their good actions, so they know that yes, this is right and this is wrong, rather than repeating the mistakes again and again.